So what I'm going to get you guys to do is everyone just turn to the side. And your feet are going to be about hip width apart. Okay, we're going to start with our head today. So you're going to push your head out in front of you as far as you can, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Now you're going to tuck that back, still keeping the chin parallel to the ground as far as you can go. You're going to draw it out in front, tuck it back in. Good. Keep going with that. And the next time that you tuck in, we're tucking in, I want you to really squeeze right around this jawline here. Really tighten this up. Sounds funny. Out. You see here? Out. And in. Good. One more. Out. And in. Okay. So we're going to find the middle ground between those two extremes. So between the two, you'll find this sweet spot. Okay, now we're going to go to this rib cage. So I want you to take your fingers and kind of grab into your ribs here. And what I want you to do is just kind of, sorry, I was going to say, I just want you to kind of finger around the rib cage. And I want you to feel for that rib cage. So on your inhale, I want you to kind of dig your fingers in gently. So when I say dig, think like more of a, I don't know, what is that? This motion here, ladies. Right? Just this gentle. We're going to go like this and then inward. Okay, and you're just going to do that kind of all the way. So now we kind of know the structure of what we're talking about. Like, feel these little tiny ribs. Right down here, we have a few floating ribs. So they attach right back at the spine again, but they only go about this far. Okay, and then they start to come up, and now they start to attach right up into this breastbone and right up into the sternum. Okay, now your ribs come right across here. So I want you to take your ribs, or take your fingers. I want you to tap your sternum. You go, right? Okay, so now kind of peel that apart. Okay, so we're just opening up that energetic pathway, opening that up, knowing where our rib cage is. Okay, nice. And then that'll come all the way around. So now we have that structure. We're going to take that, and we're going to start to isolate it. So bring your head back to that neutral position. Now you're going to kind of tilt the rib cage up, and you're going to push it back down. Okay, so when you're pushing down, if you feel, it's going to be like tight. It's going to be tense. And if you lift that rib cage, you can really kind of feel that sensitive solar plex area. When if you were a kid, you started to kind of poke each other in that spot. I don't know. So nice and sensitive, and then we're going to kind of close that gap. Okay, so that's all sensitive. Close the gap, and you're kind of protecting it. Okay, feel that out, up and down, open and down. So now you can kind of understand, like, watch, opening up the heart. So people like open up your heart, open up your chest. We're opening that up, and then we're dropping it back down. So find the middle spot between those two extremes. And you'll find this kind of like ease, nice point, and you end up with just this kind of rainbow formation. If you're looking at yourself, I can see myself in a mirror, so I was going to say forward, but you'll have this rainbow fall down. So you're not tucking, you're not lifting. Hips Bend the knees slightly so we can really release this hip structure and start to tilt it. Okay, what you're going to do now is think about right at your hip bones. You're going to kind of push into your hip bones. So now you know where those are. You're going to push your fingers into that kind of gushy area. So I have my belly button here, right underneath that pant line. And what I want you to do now is push kind of make a cough. You'll feel your stomach brace, okay? You'll feel those hands being pushed out. Tug on that muscle to pull your pelvic bone up to the ceiling. Okay, and now release it and lengthen that out, pubic bone to the floor. You'll notice your butt's now sticking out back. Tuck it in and under, and down and back. Here we go. Really try to engage at each end range. You don't want that rib cage move. Good. We're going to stop in the middle between the two. Nice. So now we have our nice spinal alignment. Your head is in position, your rib cage is in position, and your hips are. And now we have a visual of this structure. So let's take our thighs now and start to warm up our hips, our hip sockets. Okay, so keep the bum in neutral position. Shift to your left leg and lift the right knee up. Put it back down. Now think about the back of your pant line, kind of dropping as you do that to lift up. Notice this position. So I'm still lifting my knee, but I'm also losing that spinal alignment, right? So now, keep your pant line still and lift the knee. You're going to feel yourself needing to go maybe a little slower. Go up and down. Don't let that pant line move. We're going to do 5 more. 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to shift weight to the next side. Up and down. We're on the next foot now. So the thigh is being able to move independently because of the ball and socket nature within this hip joint. So we don't need our low back to bend or move in order for us to make any limbs, whether that's your arms or your legs, go in a different position. Okay, let's set that down. Now with your arms. Okay, so a lot of the time, especially nowadays, because we drive so much, we type so much, we sit so much, shoulders kind of become morphed into your upper back, and it starts to move because of the mobility through your rib cage. But we should have that rib cage should be stable. That rib cage should be able to stay still while you move through this shoulder joint. This is still a ball and socket. Okay, so now I want you to think about grabbing the air in front of you, palm up. You're going to reach palm facing the middle. Start to reach backwards, thumb behind you. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, thumb behind you. Now start to rotate that pinky inward. Palm is facing the floor and it comes back. So it wasn't just this like, oh, okay. You're faking it. Doing something like this, you may always be in one plane. We want to actually get that rolling movement, rolling. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next side. Same idea. So palm up, palm facing inward, and then palm facing down. Really try to keep even the upper body still. It's easy to do a little twist. Really try to fight that. So if you have to put your hand kind of up here on your chest to notice, go ahead and do that. We're doing 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake that up. Okay, so same thing when we're going overhead and we're moving our joints. We want to make sure we're always working in that sweet spot, okay? So overhead, we're going to be putting our kettlebell overhead quite a bit today. So when we're in this overhead position, let's bring our feet hip width apart. Okay, we're going to find that neutral spine, and now we're going to bring that hand up overhead. I want you to shrug that shoulder up and down, just nice and quick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sometimes that's as quick as a lift will be, because you have to get into that position and come right out of it. Okay, so when we're going into an overhead position, we can lift our shoulder up as well. Okay, we want to create space and length and make sure that kettlebell stays as close to our body as possible. Bring it back down in front of your chest. Okay, so it goes straight up and over that shoulder. Turn that hand in and bring it to your chest. A lot of time when we go overhead, we try to kind of push the hips. We might do one of these, one of those, right? We want to be nice and strong, structured underneath. Use our legs and push that bell straight up. We're engaging this like skyscraper structure position, nice and strong underneath that weight. Okay? So let's get to it, shall we? We have 3 circuits actually, 2 with the kettlebell, 1 with our booty band. So we're going to do a jerk and a row alternating for 2 minutes time. So let me show you what that is. Oof. Okay, so the jerk, the movement itself is a little advanced. So if you're new into the program, I'm going to show you just the push press, okay? So you're going to sink down, we're going to clean that bell, making sure you have your wrist guard on. I never have my wrist guard on, but we have attachment from wrist right into the crease of the bell here, okay? So we have that there. The push press is actually so far back here. The push press, use your legs. Slight bend in the knee. Knee straightens out, arm straightens out. Bring that bell right back to in front of your body. Then you're going to push it down back to the floor. Pull to the rib cage. Switch. Push. Chest. Pull to your rib cage. We are just going to keep doing this. Clean, jerk, and row for 2 minutes. Then we're going to have a 30-second rest. We're going to just keep repeating that 2 or 3 times. I'll tell you once I get the timer in front of me here. So allow the first round to be your intro. How does this feel? What the heck is going on tonight? And then we'll use the second round to really define our movements. All right. So I would like a 2-minute working time. Are you ready? Get on top over your bell. And begin. Okay. I'll show you from the side. Push. Back. Pull to your ribcage. Switch hands. Drive through the legs first, then pull with the arm. Back and row. Clean. Press. Down. And row. Good. We're about 30 seconds in. Just work on your rhythm and work on maintaining that neutral spine. Use your legs to get you up and down. We hear this everywhere we go. What does that mean, right? Pull. Oh, I think I lost rhythm here. Here we go. Keep that bell nice and close to the body. We have 30 seconds left. Oh, I forgot my row. Drive those legs, that's it. Really sit into those hips. Here we go. Push, press, or a jerk. The jerk has an extra dip. 3 seconds, and rest. Okay, good, that's not too bad, eh? No, it's not bad, that's good. Okay, we have 3 more rounds. Yeah, so that's 3 more rounds. So 10 seconds. When you're coming and you're about to set the bell on the floor, think about as the bell passes your hips, that's when you start to sink down into your seated position. As it passes, you sit with it. Okay, let's go again, guys. Clean, press, down, and row. Clean, press, down, and row. Switch. 30 seconds in. Yes, drive your knees open, guys. When you are in that seated position, you are sitting into the outsides of your glutes. Hup. 1 minute down. Looks good, guys. Good. Work that breathing pattern, guys. When you finish a movement, little exhale. "30 seconds to go. "20. That's it. Just keep thinking about that spinal alignment today. There we go. Don't lose power from those legs. One more lift. One more. Take a rest. Okay. Grab a drink. We're halfway in the circuit. Oh my. You guys hey, slow down my talking. You guys look like you're really getting into the rhythm of it. Okay, if you have questions, now's the time. If you want me to take a look at a certain lift, just let me know. I don't mind taking a break. Believe me. Okay, let's go again, ladies. Clean, press, and row. Clean. Do your push or your jerk. Switch sides. Drive to those heels on the floor. That really runs up the back of the legs, powers up the glutes. That's it. Heels. Whew. Caroline, I want you to sit more into your rows. Thank you. That's it. Whew, we are halfway. That's right. We got 1 more minute to go here in this round. Okay. Whew. I'm burning up. Another thing I missed, is that fan. It's too loud. Otherwise, okay. 30 seconds, guys. One movement at a time. Be steady before you move into the next. It's not about how many reps. It's about staying consistent. Here we go. Give me 10 more seconds. Place the bell right in between your feet. Here we go. Last one. Take a rest. Okay. Yes. We have one more complex to go. Take a look at me, and I want to talk about our rows. Watch my shoulders, okay? So when I'm reaching for it, see this slant? When I row, square out your shoulders. Pull, see? Square. So I'm getting that upper body rotation. Add that in. Here we go. Clean. Jerk. Caroline, what's going on, friend? You get a new bell? That's it. Think about that row. Be solid, and then move on. Own it, guys. Own that position. Oh my gosh, my daughter says magician. I just thought about that. Own your magician. Okay. Brittany, you just passed 111. Thought you'd like to know that. 1 minute here. Hit this row, that's it. Drive through those heels. Stand tall. And put it all together. Coming up to that 30-second mark. Seconds. This is the last of this circuit. Sit into that butt. Get that booty back. Push those knees open. 10 seconds. Give me one more. That's it. Come on, finish your side out. Rest. Whew. Gonna fill up my water. I advise you guys to do the same if you need to. Perfect. We are going to put our booty band around our thighs. We're gonna step in. Okay. Oh. Buttology. Okay. Blew up my butt last night. Blew it up. So here we go, some more butt stuff. We're gonna set a timer. It's not gonna be as long as 2 minutes, 45 seconds, 15-second rest. We're gonna do banded squats. So you're gonna pick up your kettlebell, holding it right at your chest. Okay, elbows, keep forgetting to be so far back. Elbows, I want you to tuck them. Okay, so now they're supporting more of the weight in front of you. Push your knees into the band and drop your hips down. We are still checking, look at my butt, that we're not tucking those hips. Okay, I'm not a dog taking a little outside break. Okay, lady working on her booty. So we're gonna push back and sink down by pushing our knees open. Okay, we have 45 seconds of this. Then we're gonna set our bell down. We're envisioning that ball and socket rolling outward. Okay, roll it outward. The third one is gonna be a sumo pulse. This you're getting ridiculously wide. You are going to take your heels and scoot them forward. Butt back, you're gonna bounce right here. And how I want you doing that is kind of like you're opening and closing your legs a little, like you're flying, like they're your butterfly wings. Okay, that's kind of how I want you doing it right there. Sweet, 3 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Are we ready? Back it up, grab your kettlebell. Okay, let's go. Let's start squatting down. I'm gonna grab my bell here. Elbows are tucked. Feet are just outside your hips. Sink it down and up. We put that neutral spine. Go as low as you can until you feel your back rounding. Use that band as you're coming up to push into it. That's it. You have 15 seconds to go. If you want to drop the weight and just do with the band, go ahead. It's just as good. Take a rest. Set that down. We're just going to do our banded rotations, external rotations. So now feet are shoulder width apart, a little wider. Hips still going to hinge. We're going to make it a crazy hinge, like really push it back, okay? Knees open and closed. Your toes are facing forward on this one, please. You're trying to get your knees to pass over your pinky toes, like on the other side of your foot. 20 seconds. Woo. Oh my goodness. We got 10 seconds, guys. Okay, 5 seconds. We can do it. One more. Take a rest. Even wider now. We're going to turn our toes open. Then we're going to push our heels forward. So wide, heels forward, hips back, sink down, almost like in a plie, right? Oh, right. Oh, good. Bye. Okay. Oh, I had no problem with this up until this point. Here we go. Just little pulses down here. Stay low, stay low. Your inner thighs, your outer glutes. 5 seconds. Done. Okay. That was round 1. With 2 more rounds to go. Grab your kettlebell. We're going into our squats. You can also do this just banded. So the feet are in the closest position of all three these exercises. Push the knees out towards the pinky toe, then drop the hips. There we go. Yes. Try to maintain those flat heels. That's it. Don't let that upper back round forward. It's easy to kind of just start hugging the kettlebell. Unhug that bell. One more. Rest. Okay. My feet go a little bit wider now. External rotations. Feet are shoulder width, toes are forward, hips back, leaning so you're almost parallel to the floor, and opening up. Try to keep that big toe on the floor as well as the outside of the foot. You'll feel your underfoot arches start to fire up. We want that to happen. Come on, 15 seconds. Open as far as you can, really squeeze. 5 seconds. Okay, take a rest. Little head brush. We're going wider now into the sumo deadlift. Toes on an angle. Sitting down, heels forward. That's it. It's like you're trying to go flat against a wall from like your heels and your knees and your shoulders. "15 seconds. Okay. We got this, guys. Come on, get down for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Good job. Okay, you're gonna go into your last round. You have 1 more round, so you have 3 more minutes. You're gonna take a little peek. You're gonna watch how you do. Go, grab your kettlebells. I taught 4 classes yesterday, Caroline. I know. I see you guys. 4 classes. Nicely done. Good job, Rebecca. Woo! I like it. Yes. Good. Keep going. 15 seconds, guys. Right on, Caroline, bring your stance closer so your knees can open a little wider. Okay. Yes. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, you good. You got a good drop there. Done. See, this is why I come close to the camera. Okay, 3 seconds. Get ready. Forget what we're doing. Oh, yeah. External rotations. That's it. My arches are fired up. Good. That's it. Yes, ladies, yes. Break the bands. 20 seconds. Good, sink deeper, Brittany. Sink into it. Lean forward, push that booty back. Don't you give me sass, come on. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Guys, you got 1 more to go. 1 more, it's your sumos. You're gonna feel it right in that inner thigh. We're not like outer under booty. The outer under. And let's go. So you're gonna go nice and wide. Heels forward. It's like you're trying to open up the hips as much as they can go. And then sinking down into it at the same time. Okay, so it's that dual force that we were talking about yesterday. We're going to be pushing our knees open as well as trying to drop our heads. Okay, so it's like an out and down, and out and down, out and down, and then squeeze it up. Don't forget about that squeeze. Control that pulse up as well. That's going to be a game changer for you. Control the up, open it down. 3, 2, 1, done. Take the band off. Find your way to the floor. It's time for a stretch. Time for a stretch. Okay. That was awesome. Oh, that was so good. Come on down. If you cannot see me, let me know, okay? We're going to send our left leg out to the side. And our toes are going to be facing forward to start. So your toes are facing forward and we're trying to square our hips. So we don't want that leg that's out to the side. We don't want that hip to be lifted. So square that out. You can tell by making your pant line parallel to the floor. That's a good guideline. From here, I don't think you can't see, but my toes are tucked behind me on this bent leg as well. Okay, so my toes are on the floor here. And I'm going to hinge and push my hips far back. And I'm going to lean as far forward as I can. As I rise up, I'm going to squeeze my booty and my inner thighs to bring me up. I don't want to lift with this middle area. Okay, go back again. Kind of sit onto the heel and bring it up. I'm going to show you from the side. So toe tucked, leg out, hip down, sitting back. I'm pushing the hip forward, and my rib cage just goes along. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So that same leg you're going to keep out to the side. You're just going to turn the toes up towards the ceiling by rolling that ball and socket backwards. Now we're going to sink down and push our foot away from us. You're going to go as far as you can go. You're going to take that toe to point and flex. Point and flex. When you feel a stretch, you're going to breathe out. You're going to exhale. You're going to let go of that energy. You're going to inhale new energy. Good. Bring it up. Bring it all in. Next side. Fix my toes here. So I'm on my knee, leg out to the side, toes facing forward, dropping that hip so it's square, hinging. Feel the stretch in the outer ankle and bring it up. This is also going to open your front hip flexor. So if you do a lot of sitting and you're at the desk a lot, this is a great one for you. Good, back, and up, 5 more, and up. Just standing up nice and tall. Or kneeling, I guess, right? Kneeling. The outer edge of your foot is also staying on the floor, believe it or not. 1 more. Good. I'm going to turn towards you once again. And rotate my hip backwards, knee and toe towards the ceiling. Send it away. Come on down. Just start pointing and flexing with that straight leg. So what that's doing is kind of like flossing our muscle groups. So think about taking floss after brushing your teeth and you move it back and forth to remove the gunk. Essentially, that's kind of the same thing. We're creating more oxygen, blood flow into these areas and flossing out the junk. Good. Breathe it in. Want you to come into child's pose, so you're going to bring your toes together, knees apart, sit back and lean forward. You're going to take your hands and walk them to the right side of your body. You're now going to hold your left wrist to the ground, like you were tying a tent down, like you're pegging it down. So you can lean right into the left side of that body. That's it. Push the ribcage out to the left. Feel that whole side opening up. Let's walk our hands to the other side. Reach as far as you can. Hold that right wrist down and lean. Two more breaths. Hands and knees, tuck your toes, push back to a downward dog. Walk your feet in towards your hands. We're going to place our hands underneath our feet. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do so. Now I want everybody to bend their knees and straighten up. Bend and straight for 5. Good. Pull yourself down to the ground as you straighten out those legs. Two more. Breathe out as you feel that stretch. One more. Good. Bend. Take the hands away. Roll up.